Oh no, welcome to Grandads Allotment. It's raining today for the first time in a month, 6 weeks maybe. So I'm at the allotment, but I'm going to pot up some tomatoes, and it's going to be my BioChar tomato experiment. So I'll show you what I'm up to. So you can see the table. So I've got two different types of tomato. I've picked ones that are roughly the sort of same size. So we've got Marmande and Sun Gold. 3 tomatoes of each are roughly the same size, and what we're going to do is pot them up in the BioChar and the loaded BioChar. So I'm using all the same compost. I've got 3 pots. The test, the BioChar Plus, which is a loaded BioChar. It's got the comfrey juice in it, and the plain BioChar. So I'm just gonna, let's line them up. So test, BioChar and BioChar Plus. So let's get these parts filled up. I'm going to use 3 pots, and I'm going to put 2 plants in each pot. One of the Marmande and one of the Sun Gold. Normally I wouldn't plant 2 plants in one pot, but this is just purely for this experiment. So I want to do it so that we've all got exactly the same. There's no differences. So normally I would put some sort of chicken pellets and stuff and that in these as well, but I'm not going to do anything. It's just going to be purely the compost and the BioChar. No feeds. For all of you, if you saw my BioChar, making of the BioChar, just show you the. So this is my little cooker, which I actually cook the stuff in. BioChar is just pure charcoal, which is sort of crushed up. There is I'll put the link onto the BioChar. So this one is the BioChar, plain BioChar. So this is just my charcoal. Just make it a bit smaller than what it is. BioChar, let's say it is just charcoal. Charcoal is used for burning, for barbecues and stuff like that. If it's used for the farming industry or for growing agriculture, it's classed as BioChar. What it does, it lets it's supposed to let the nutrients, the charcoal absorbs the nutrients and stores them, also stores moisture. There's a couple of handfuls in there. Mix that up a little bit. This one's my loaded BioChar, which is a plain BioChar with comfrey juice. Where's the lid? Comfrey juice in it, so it's more than liquid. Need something to. So you can see this is it's got a liquid in it, which is the comfrey juice. So a couple of bits of that. Right, let's top them up. So it's a pure experiment. I've never used BioChar before. Been reading about it on the internet. It is supposed to do great things, and I must admit the potato experiment that I set off, when did I set that off? 25th of March. I did my potatoes, and that has made a difference. There is definitely more green top growth on the BioChar, especially the BioChar Plus one. There's definitely more, and I haven't done anything at all since I planted them, just left them. I'm leaving the BioChar in the bottom sort of layer because that's where I want the roots to go to, and the roots are obviously going to pick up the nutrients from the bottom there. So this is exactly the same compost, nothing special, just a multi-purpose compost. We're kind of too picky on compost at the minute because we kind of get it. So it's just whatever I'll get from the local supermarket. So all I'm going to do with these is pop them up, give them a water, pop them in the greenhouse, and I'll just water them the same time as I water everything else. But I'm not going to feed them. As I was feeding the normal tomatoes. Just be pure water. Right. So we'll have one in front of each. No particular order. We're all roughly about the same size, and what I'm going to do is plant each one down to their first leaves anyway. See, I normally wouldn't put two in a pot, but this is purely just for the experiment. So it's a sun gold and a marmande in each one. Label beside that one. That is the BioChar Plus. We'll just see how these go. Pure test, pure experiment to see whether it's actually worth bothering with BioChar. So that is the plain BioChar, and the last one is the test, which has got nothing, just ordinary pot and compost from the supermarket, nothing special. Right, there we go. Plain test, BioChar, BioChar Plus, and we'll see how they go. I'll put a hashtag on it, and then you can follow it as we go along. So that's it for that. I'll quickly show you the potatoes. I'll do this quickly because it is raining. So there you go. Plain BioChar BioChar plus 1 potato in each, and they were all my first earlies, exactly the same size potato. You can see that on the other video. Okay, right, I'm not going to hang around because it is raining and it is cold, so I'm going to get myself back home for my Sunday dinner, and I'll catch you all on the next one. See you later.